Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You're now watching and listening to Championship Online Podcast. And today's episode is a very, very special episode here. And we have a very, very exclusive interview with the AJency. We got AJ Wright, we got Ric Ellis, and we got Eric Cross here today.
How you doing?
Yeah, thanks for actually asking this time if Rick and Eric could do your podcast. Last time, I don't remember getting an invite or anything, or asking even if you could interview Ric Ellis. And just so we're clear, any interview you have with Ric Ellis goes through me first, and Eric Cross for that matter, and any of my other clients that might ever exist, because there are other clients, but you don't need to get to know who those are yet.
Okay. Absolutely. Of course, I apologize for not going to you first.
That's what you're supposed to say. Good job.
Absolutely. And again, thank you. Well, I appreciate you, especially you, AJ, for allowing me to interview the three of you. And especially, this Sunday, you guys have a big match. You guys are going against Brandon Gatson and SoCal Crazy. But to go back in last month's event at West Coast Summer, things looked like it was going towards you guys' way. Rick defended it successfully against SoCal Crazy. And then, a crazy incident happened. Tell us from your guys. Tell us from your guys' story. We heard it from SoCal. We heard from Gatson's side, even Adam Ginsberg. But tell us from your side of the story what happened.
Rick,
did you want to take this?
I can take it. No, you know what happened? What happened is, like always, we went out there and we did what we were supposed to do. Cross got cheated out of his match because Gatson doesn't know how to win matches without cheating. And of course, as always, Ric Ellis, who's been undefeated, by the way, since returning to the pro wrestling industry. Also a man who's never, ever lost a heavyweight championship match while healthy. So he's never really lost the championship. So you might as well just call this a 10-year title run. You might as well just say it. But Adam Ginsberg, as always, felt like he needed to get himself involved. He needed to stop the chaos, which, by the way, these two goons right here caused all the issues, especially that blonde-headed dumbass Brandon Gatson, who felt like he always has to just stick his nose in my business. For anyone that's ever seen a West Coast Wrestling Company show, Brandon Gatson's been involved in my business for 10 plus years. So, and then, Adam came out. To go back to your question, I'm sorry. Adam had to come out and had to make a match for next month, a tag team match, and that's great. Those two knuckleheads don't deserve another title match. They don't deserve a one-on-one shot at Eric Cross, because at the end of the day, Eric Cross was going to cross him out anyway.
Of course.
But then he had to go ahead and add me to the match. I'm not a wrestler. I used to train to be a wrestler, but I got injured, so I stepped away from the ring. I've been in the shadows. I've had Rick's back this whole time. Mm-hmm. But Adam Ginsberg just seems like he really, really wants Brandon Gatson to be his golden boy. So you can call it chaos that we created. You could say that all day, but at the end of the day, Adam Ginsberg is the one who's going to run his company into the ground by doing the things that he's doing.
Mm-hmm. And especially now, this is, it's your first match. How are you preparation-wise? How are you preparing for this match on Sunday?
As far as I'm concerned, I've got some things I have to say to Adam at the beginning of this show this Sunday. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm not stepping in a wrestling ring. I'm not doing anything. I train the way I always train. I go to the gym. I work out. I do all that stuff already. But I'm not a wrestler, like I said. So I'm going to save all that for this Sunday. And that's how you're going to find out how I prep for the match. And the answer is maybe I haven't.
Mm-hmm. And then, especially, you got to be honest, Adam, do you blame Adam doing the match? Rick did punch him in the face. You're not supposed to punch your boss. Can you blame Adam for making this match?
Let's just be honest real quick. He deserved it.
Yeah. And it's not the first time that Ric Ellis has taken a shot at Adam Ginsberg and knocked him on his ass.
Maybe that's what this whole thing's about. I've been quiet this whole time, let my representative, my agent, speak for me on my behalf. just like he should be doing. Just like all these interviews that you want me to do, you should go through the proper channels, first of all. Maybe we'd be doing more interviews if you did it that way. But here's the thing, Adam Ginsburg always gets involved when he doesn't need to be involved. He may be the owner of the Westcoast Wrestling Company, but that doesn't mean he needs to be at the forefront. The forefront is the championship. The forefront is the champion. The forefront is the agency. That's who this company is being built around. That's who this company is built on.
Mm-hmm. And then especially, I mean, Rick, I mean, if they do win, I mean, there's a chance he might face both of them. There's a chance he might face maybe separately. Are you worried about that?
No,
I mean,
they're not going to win.
First of all, they're not going to win. Second of all, I beat both of them before.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
What do I have to be concerned about? As far as I'm concerned, I should be facing a brand new challenger. The embarrassing part is that this beautiful title, this championship that everybody wants to hold, is not being defended this Sunday. That's the travesty in all this, is I want to be a champion that wrestles every time for the championship, because I don't want any doubters to say, oh, he ducked out of this match. See, I beat Brandon Gatson after 7 years away. I didn't step foot inside of a wrestling ring until Brandon Gatson, and I defeated him.
Mm-hmm.
So that begs the question, what was he doing in that 7 years I was away? If I can step away and come back and beat him 1, 2, 3. And then SoCal Crazy, I beat him after only wrestling one other time, when he's wrestled consistently every single week for 7, 8, 10 years. How long has he been around? 20, 25, 30 years?
Yeah, I would say that,
40.
At least 45, 50 years.
But that's the point. So I defeated these grizzled vets in this business, and that's all Adam Ginsburg can throw at me, at the champion, at the agency. Come on, we're better than that.
Isn't there anybody else? Isn't there anybody else out there? Like, come on.
Why do we have to keep doing the same thing every show? Why does Brandon Gatson gotta hog the spotlight all the time? You know, showcase the new talent, the ones that maybe haven't been around in the spotlight for 10 years. Why is it always Brandon Gatson and SoCal Crazy?
Mm-hmm.
That's my biggest question. What about you? You're a fan. You're a fan of this business, right?
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
saw me for the very first time when I beat Brandon Gatson, and I guarantee you, at the end of the show, your mind was not on Brandon Gatson. It was on Ric Ellis. Because I outperform, I outdeliver, I outwork everybody every single time. My only potential competition is Eric Cross right there. One hell of a gentleman. And my representative, AJ Wright.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Nobody else comes close. Nobody.
And here's the bigger thing. And it goes back to Adam Ginsburg. It always goes back, the full circle, around and around and around. You know, Adam Ginsburg, if you want a title shot, brother, come on. But I know for a fact he's afraid of the champ.
I already beat him once before, too. This would be the same story. I beat him in a last man standing match. I'm sure you've done your history, Alex. I'm sure you've gone back and watched the Wrestling Company. You saw me defeat him in a last man standing match. You saw me hit him over the head with the chair. You saw me put him in a hospital. You saw me punch him in the face last month. Stop getting involved and bad things will stop happening. You know, Adam Ginsburg pretty much lives in a hospital at this point. And he blames Ric Ellis, of all people. You know what? I'm the reason your company's back. For 10 years, this company's been gone. Who else has been gone in this time? Ric Ellis.
Mm-hmm.
What does that tell you? I'm the cornerstone. So as far as I'm concerned, it's a whole different kind of battle when you know the war is already won, brother. We already won. We already won.
And in asking you, Eric Cross, I mean, obviously there's some tension between you and SoCal Crazy. I mean, even after the match, you did try to hurt him with the chair. I mean, what's up with you guys? What are your thoughts on SoCal Crazy? Why so much tension with him?
First of all I was trying to do was give him a seat. And he disrespected me, and he showed me his belly. So I had to hit him with it. That's simple as that. But the most important thing is, you know, look at this revolving door that continues to happen around Brandon Gatson. What happened to the other guy that was there? Whoops, he's gone. Isn't the same thing that's going to happen to you, SoCal Crazy? Because honestly, I mean, the agency, we're taking what we want. We're doing what we want. And most importantly, we're going to have a little Taco Bell party, baby.
Always.
But to answer your question, with SoCal Crazy, you see, I've never wrestled SoCal Crazy. I've never had any altercations with SoCal Crazy until he started to put his nose into our business. That's when I said, ain't gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Old people need to mind their manners. That's all I got to say about that. He was trying to give him a seat because he's an old man. He needs to sit down to relax.
It's just like when you try to go, when you're at the Taco Bell party and you try to grab a taco, but the agency already has that ready to go. You slap the head, you say, no, sit your ass down.
Those are our tacos.
Yeah.
And then especially, you know, like you said, you know, you guys keep saying that Adam keeps, you know, coming in between you guys. I mean, if he does come in this match and tries to get involved, are you guys prepared for that to get him out of there?
He's going to get knocked on his ass again.
Yeah. And let me just put this out there. There's not a single person, whether it's you, Brian, Jim, I don't know your name. It could be Adam Ginsberg, SoCal Crazy, Brandon Gatson, Mike Camden, Devin Sparks. It doesn't matter who it is. No one is going to come between the agency. No one. These two guys, I love these guys. These guys are like my brothers for over 10 years. Family. Yeah, you've seen the new Fast and the Furious movie, I'm sure, Brian, right?
It's Alex. My name is actually in the
It doesn't matter what your name is. I can't see that.
Alex.
I mean,
you have glasses on. I mean,
I don't see your name there, and it doesn't really matter anyway. You're the interviewer. You're interviewing us.
Okay.
It's all about family. That's all that matters. So Gatson and SoCal Crazy, they might have their own families, but nobody cares about them.
Mm-hmm.
We're the only family that matter.
We're because the West Coast. Yeah. Alex, if that is your real name.
Alex. It's Alec. Alec.
Like no, Alex with an X.
It's Pam.
Alex Trebek.
Trebek. Oh, yeah.
There it is.
AOEX.
I think I can help with this Pan situation.
Is it Pan or Pan?
Pan.
No, it's gosh. Like, I mean,
anyway.
I mean, you guys are just. I mean, you guys. I mean,
hey! The champion's talking.
Sorry.
Don't put me on mute.
Pipe down, boy.
Hey, I don't want to get upset here. I'm supposed to be, calm today. It's the calm before the storm, right?
Yes.
You're not interviewing Adam Ginsberg. You're not interviewing Brandon Gatson. You damn sure ain't interviewing that mute SoCal Crazy. Does that guy even talk?
Do any of them talk? Have you heard? Alex, let me ask you a question. Have you heard either one of those two guys say a word? Yeah, I saw like a minute of Brandon Gatson talking the other day. Looked like he just walked out of as a substitute teacher or something. I don't know. He was dressed really weird. But that's only comments he's had.
Charisma of a substitute teacher. He's got zero to no charisma.
We're gonna learn something new.
No, he's just gonna turn on a video like all other substitute teachers. We're gonna watch a movie or something. It has nothing to do with what we're learning. That's what substitute teachers do.
Monitor.
Sorry, Alan. Go ahead, Rick.
I mean, it's Alex. I mean, I'm interviewing the champion, and I thought you guys would be a little professional. You guys are being very disrespectful to me in my own show. I mean, I bring you guys here, and and you guys are being very disrespectful.
So you're part of the Baldwin brothers, Alec Baldwin.
No. I mean, now I can understand what Adam's going through. I mean,
you're not interviewing him. It doesn't matter. He's probably in the hospital. It's just a preventative maintenance. Is just go do a checkup before the show. Make sure you're healthy enough to step up to the agency, because we're just going to knock your ass back in the emergency room.
All right, guys. All right, let's let Alvin ask his question. So you have any more questions for us? Go ahead.
No, I think that pretty much. I mean,
no. You got more questions, I'm sure. Go ahead.
No, I mean, like I said, this Sunday conflict resolution main event. Do you guys have any final words? I mean, Adam's probably watching this. SoCal Crazy. Gatson is watching this. I mean, any last messages for them?
Ginsburg should not be seen nor heard during the match. It's not his business.
Come on, brother.
And if he gets involved, I think Ric Ellis will take care of that, as he's done multiple times before. The only time in West Coast Wrestling Company history that an ambulance had to be called was because of Ric Ellis taking out Adam Ginsburg. So maybe just stay in the back. Maybe just oversee the show, make sure the show goes to your liking, because the main event's not going to go to your liking. So just try to be as happy as you can be.
Elvira, I got a question for you. So have you heard from Adam Ginsburg since the last show? Have you seen him?
No.
Talked to him?
Brother?
No, I mean, I talked to him on the phone. I mean, he mentioned about you guys, but I mean, I haven't seen him in person or anything.
He's got all those cotton balls in his mouth because of his sore jaw after I knocked him senseless.
The agency's name is always in Adam Ginsburg's mouth.
Of course.
I mean, but he did get up, Rick. I mean, if he would have punched him hard, he would have stayed down, but he actually got up. So
it's just a teaser. It's a teaser.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been hitting you real hard. That's the iron mic right there.
I mean, everybody that gets punched gets up. Mike Tyson beat up a lot of people back in the day, and they all got up, but were they the same after?
Yeah, but you got up kind of quick, don't you think? I mean, if you get knocked out, you get your stretcher. I mean, I'm just saying.
I'll put it to you like this. I didn't see him at the Taco Bell party that we had an open invite for everybody inside Hemet.
He wasn't invited.
He wasn't going to go to Taco Bell, and it's not because he cares about his health.
Albert, you were invited.
He didn't want to show his face. Everybody's invited. Everybody. Mm-hmm. I may hate the town of Hemet. I may hate it, but everyone's invited to see how the champion parties after the show.
Just make sure you use
right now. Yeah, Taco Bell party after this show.
Yeah, make sure you use deodorant if you're someone who lives in Hemet.
Please.
Mm-hmm. So, final question. I mean, obviously, you guys see yourself winning this match, but how do you guys see yourself winning? How are you guys predicting the finish? How do you guys see yourself going on top?
I'm not going to tell you that. We're not going to give you our strategy. How would we do that? We're going to win. We're going to walk out, and then we're going to go to Taco Bell.
That's it?
If you guys win.
After we get no, it's not. Let me ask you a question. Is there any person out there that's a competitor in any way that says, if we win? No. Champions don't say if.
I mean, but it's a 50-50 chance. I mean,
it is not a 50-50 chance.
Let me get Steiner math on
you. Yeah. You have a 33 and a 3% chance because there's 3 of us and 2 of them.
He's fat.
He's fat, yeah.
Yeah, ass.
No, I guess that does it for us. I mean, once again, thank you so much for taking the time to do this. It's really fun having you guys.
It was your honor.
Yes.
And no cinnamon rolls for you, brother.
Yeah. Okay. So don't forget this Sunday at Hemet, California, at the Wheelhouse, Conflict Resolution main event. Gatson and So-Called Crazy going against AJ Wright, Ric Ellis, and Eric Cross. It's a video you're not going to want to miss. Tickets are still available at Eventbrite, and they'll be selling limited tickets at the door. So it's a video you're not going to want to miss. Guys, thank you so much for taking the time to do this.
Hey, Abbott, I got a question. Do you think it's a travesty that the West Coast Heavyweight Championship is not being defended this Sunday? Isn't that what you would like to see as a fan? You don't want to see
I would love to see it defended.
Handicap main event. Not that there's anything wrong with the agency teaming together once in a while, but wouldn't you want to see this?
Yeah, but I would like to see you guys eventually get in a match. I mean, I want to see AJ be in a match.
And most importantly, I got another question for you. On top of that one, wouldn't you like to see somebody else face Ric Ellis for the title?
Please.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean,
wow.
Yes and no. I mean,
wow.
We'll see. I mean,
see the truth comes out.
You know what? I think I do like you, Alex. You seem like a really nice guy. Say I called you by your name that time.
Yeah. It just shows that you're just being mean to me on purpose on my own show.
Oh, don't start with the bully stuff. Just stop being so sensitive. It's 2021. All right.
Okay.
Listen, I've got stuff to do. A friend of mine, I don't know if you've heard, a friend of mine is returning to wrestling tonight in Chicago. So I got to make sure I go check that out. It's going to be one hell of a ride.
I got to finish this cigar. So if you're done Capping your lips. Let's end this.
Well, I appreciate it again, guys. I really appreciate it. Good luck to your match against Gatson and SoCal Crazy. Again,
It's domination.
Luck is for losers.
They're both tough guys. I mean, it's not going to be an easy match for you guys. I'm just saying. It's not going to be easy.
See that guy with the title? He beat both of them. So how tough can they be?
I mean, I'm not saying. I mean, I've been watching Gatson since I was a little kid, so he's always been tough and SoCal. So, you know,
what does that say about Gatson?
Was that a year ago?
I was a kid, so I mean, this was years ago.
How old are you now? You're at least 16. You're only like 16.
I'm 24.
Wow.
So you've seen Brandon Gatson since you were a kid. How many heavyweight championships has he had?
I mean, not the moment, but he did win in the past.
On a shotgun Saturday night?
Oh.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's going to be a tough match. And again, the tickets are still available on Eventbrite, and go buy them right now. And, you know, you're not going to want to miss a complete resolution at the Wheelhouse in Hemet, California. As always, I'm Alex, and we'll see you guys next time on Championship on the Line Pod.
AJency out. I get the last word.